Characteristics of culture. Sociology. Culture is shared. Cultural values, beliefs, norms, etc. are shared by most members of a given culture because they gratify our needs as the members of a society. Transmit them to their next generation. They are practiced by the majority. They are also taught to us by our educational and religious institutions. Some exceptions may not share the core beliefs, values, and attitudes of their culture, but the majority are highly likely to hold them. For example, Muslim males go to mosques on Fridays to say the Juma prayer and is considered a social activity. Culture is a way of life. Culture means simply the way of life of a people or their design for a living. Pluckhahn and Kelly define it in his sense. A culture is a historically derived system of explicit and implicit designs for living, which tends to be shared by all or specially designed members of a group. Explicit culture refers to similarities in words and actions which can be directly observed. For example, adolescent cultural behavior can be generalized from regularities in dress, mannerisms, and conversation. Implicit culture exists in abstract forms, which are not quite obvious. Culture is integrated. This is known as holism, or the interconnected parts of a culture. All aspects of a culture are related to one another. And to truly understand a culture, one must learn about all of its parts, not only a few. Culture varies from society to society. Every society has a culture of its own. It differs from society to society. The culture of every society is unique to itself. Cultures are not uniform. Cultural elements like customs, traditions, morals, values, and beliefs are not uniform everywhere. Culture varies from time to time also. Culture is transmissive. Culture is transmissive as it is transmitted from one generation to another. Language is the main vehicle of culture. Language in different forms makes it possible for the present generation to understand the achievement of earlier generations. Transmission of culture may take place by imitation as well as by instruction. Culture is dynamic. This simply means that cultures interact and change. Because most cultures are in contact with other cultures, they exchange ideas and symbols. All cultures change, otherwise they would have problems adapting to changing environments. And because cultures are integrated, the entire system must likely adjust if one component in the system changes. No culture is static. Cultural swings take place. As the environment is changing, culture has to be changed to survive. Therefore, culture is a dynamic concept rather than a static one. As cultural norms change, they bring changes in our consumption and lifestyles. Culture is gratifying. Culture provides proper opportunities for the satisfaction of our needs and desires. Our needs, both biological and social, are fulfilled in cultural ways. Culture determines and guides various activities of man. Thus, culture is defined as the process through which human beings satisfy their wants. So we can easily say that culture has various features that embody it in an important position in organizations and other aspects. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.